Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Trump National Golf Club here in Virginia, Sterling, Virginia. And I'm going to step out of the way and let my photographer, John Moore, show you just what a beautiful, serene night it is. And just days away from the start of a live golf tournament here.
Oh, look at this from the tidal basin. These could be a
wedding?
Maybe wedding, engagement. It could be a wedding.
Jealous?
Don't. Oh, look at this. My eyes are tearing. And maybe this is a first dance.
Vomit.
This is so romantic.
This is so
Corey, that could be you one day.
Well, until it is, I'm not happy.
We often hear about the lifestyles of the rich and famous, and this home in Georgetown easily fits into that category. It's the home where Jackie Kennedy lived immediately after leaving the White House.
The assassination date was November 22nd, 1963, and she closed on this in December of 1963.
The young widow made this federal-style residence in the heart of Georgetown her home. The asking price is $26.5 million. If the sale closes at that figure, it would be the highest price paid for a residential property in the history of the District of Columbia.
In a matter of days, the food pantry So What Else says it'll be forced to shut down when Lake Forest Mall closes at the end of this month. Now, the pantry is looking for a new location so that the thousands of families that they help are not impacted. For nearly 3 years, So What Else has been running its food distribution program at Lake Forest Mall. Officials with the food pantry say they found out the mall was closing because the mall's looking at a long-term redevelopment. The food pantry provides service a few ways, including a walk-up pantry, home deliveries, and satellite neighborhood distribution.
Yes, indeed. Good evening. We are actually standing near where the halted project will be eventually, but Arlington County officials say they are optimistic that despite the pause on the second phase of HQ2 project, that they believe that Amazon will not abandon its commitment to bring workers and jobs to this region.
It's important to note that from the very beginning, this was always expected to be a multi-year project, and we expect that this will continue to be a long-term commitment that Amazon has to the Commonwealth of Virginia and Arlington County specifically.
Christian Dorsey is the Arlington County Board Chairman, who spoke today about Amazon's decision to scale back its construction to expand a second headquarters in Arlington called Penn Place. Amazon made national news today with the announcement that it is hitting the pause button on construction given uncertain financial times.
The Hands Off D.C. rally marched from Seaward Square all the way here to the Rayburn building where that House Oversight Committee hearing is happening with top D.C. leaders. And rally goers are making their way into the building to continue to peacefully make their voices heard to Congress to keep their hands off D.C.
It's still residents here that's from this city that still care about this city and want the best for the city.
And it's the love for D.C. that brought these residents out on Wednesday to rally.
No, D.C. If we don't get it, shut it down.
It's very interesting to see something like that in this country. I haven't seen that anywhere else. To see everybody together, enjoying themselves from so many different people.
Right now, I'm just having a green line. You have to wait a little longer, not as much, but it's better when you got two trains, two options.
I'm just surprised that there haven't been more accidents and really catastrophic ones, because what I envision is people walking with their children and with their pets and having nothing to do with the cars and just getting hit by a car. I think we should be able to enjoy and not feel concerned about people who are driving by us like this is a speed race, which is not. This is a neighborhood.
We heard the loud boom when we were outside, and my wife said, yeah, someone got hurt. This street is horrible. People think it's a raceway, and it should be. It's a stretch.
Volunteer days, U-Picks where people can come pick their own stuff, but we also grow food for farmers markets. But as a food hub, we aggregate produce from, I think, 5 states, D.C., Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina.